Hey guys, this is Jen. I'm here with another project. Before I show you that though, some lady had wanted me to do a tutorial on that tiny book I did in my journal, the really, really tiny one. And if you want to make your own book, you can simply like take a strip of cardstock or whatever, and those little fans we used to do when we were kids, where you fold it in and out and all that kind of stuff. And then all you have to do is get like a piece of heavy cardstock of some kind or patterned paper, whatever you want. You just fit it, tear it to fit your book and cover it like that. And then, of course, you're going to tear this off and tear this off. And then, you're going to glue it all together. And then you've got this little teeny tiny book that you can decorate however you want. Also, to make it even easier, you can do page out of a book and just cut a strip of that and then fold it back and forth until you get this little accordion looking thing. And then when you put some kind of cover on it, it actually looks like these are pages out of a book. So that's two ways to make the tiny, tiny book. Or you also have the option of going to Hobby Lobby, and if you go into the section where they sell things for doll houses, you can buy their version of a tiny book, which, is pretty cool because it actually does have all these little pages on it. But then, you have to do with, gluing to these pages and stuff, which is not easy. So, just wanted to let you know about that because somebody had asked. Okay, now on to the project at hand. I made this the other day. It's actually one of those big, old match boxes that, you get with the safety matches in it. I covered the whole thing with an old quilt. These are Tim Holtz kids, used a distress ink on their clothes to make them look faded, and there's some layers of stuff, book paper, music paper, lace. On this side, we've got a little thing that says Chronicles, and then there's some gears and rusted washer, some little rusted bells. On the front, we have a little picture that I put into a trinket holder, and it's got a little girl eating her cereal, and then I put one of those puffy dots over it that makes it look like glossy accents. And here is a rusted safety pin with a little bell. This says found objects. It has a rose. These things, I rusted all these things by hand. A little heart and a gear, and well, actually, this looks more like a little sunburst, and a flower. And on the bottom, you have, I think that's from Longfellow, or maybe it's from Shakespeare, I don't know. It's a poem, and there's some, oh, sorry. Sometimes I get carried away and I forget that I'm filming this, and maybe you would like to see it as well. And there's some lace here at the bottom. So then I put a little knob on here. I think that's also from Tim Holtz. And you just pull the drawer out. Voila. And inside there is a little journal. The inside of the box is also decorated, and the bottom is lined with a quilt piece. I went ahead and tied a little ribbon around this, and there is an old key hanging on the ribbon. And I hope this is in focus. Okay, I decoupaged a napkin on the outside of the journal and did some sewing and things like that. Inside here is a couple on one of those moon picture things, and inside here is a little thing to journal on. There's a picture of a lady down here with some scraps of material and doily. I put this little tag on it, or whatever, tab, to make it easier to pull out of the pocket. This is just a half page with some tissue paper, and this is painted. This is a book page that was cut out with pretty design, and then I whitewashed it with white paint and put some blue paint on there as well. Here's another page with a pocket, and this is just a card, and inside there's a cup of tea and some fabric and stuff, and sewed around the edge of the card just to make it a little more interesting. Here's a map that you can actually journal on. So I did leave space for journaling, even though I have a really hard time leaving blank pages. There is some space in here for journaling. Or, it's kind of like a secret box. So it's like if you have secrets that you want to, you don't want to tell anybody, you don't want anyone to know, but you'd like to record it or whatever. I don't know, whatever you decide. This says, if you know the way, light it for others. It's just a little tag with some lace at the top. Here is a little card. It's got a couple on here, clock behind them, and it says Daylight Dreams, just a journaling card. It sticks in this is fabric. And this says continue the conversation. This was actually a page out of a book. Here it says she arrived in Paris on a beautiful spring day. And down here it says one lucky girl. And here is a little pocket and a tag in it. And it says for a moment. There's a picture of a cup of coffee or tea. It's got a book page on the back. There's another piece of ephemera in here that I stamped on the back. And the next page, this just has some cutouts, punches out of book pages, and I sprayed it with a blue, one of those spray bottle things. And this is tissue paper that I put on that page. And on this page, we have a little cutout of a heart and some fabric sewn on here. This says, find your loveliness. It's got a couple of little girls on there and some fabric around them and lace behind them. Here's the other side of the tissue paper page. This is a fabric pocket down here. It says ties that bind up there. And this is a group of those, tickets, and I covered them with book paper on one side so that you could actually, have something to journal on. And this says, within your heart, keep one still secret spot where dreams may go. I have a staircase in my house, and I actually have that quote on the risers as they go up the stairs. My house is probably as strange as I as I am. But anyway, here's a little girl. I made her look like a fairy. I gave her book page wings and a little music paper crown, and the word wish is down here with a little paper or rusted safety pin with a bell, and it says make it count. And this is a blank page for journaling. This is a picture of a little girl with a kitty, and inside here is an envelope that I made, covered it with some Tim Holtz tissue paper stuff, and inside here are just some little tiny ephemera cards that you could actually journal on the back, and those fit nicely in the envelope. And then I stuck the envelope to where the little tab comes out so that it doesn't, it's easier to pull out. There's Bunny. Hello, everyone. Bunny is so happy to be here today, and he's happy to see all of you. He's thrilled with all the comments he gets, so he's very happy and jumpy and perky today. Okay, Bunny, we'll see you in a bit. And here's a page with a cutout of a dove. Got that from my friend Cindy McDermott. And here is a little pocket down here. And inside the pocket, I got these little tiny, I thought these were really cute. They're little playing cards. All I have are aces and queens. I thought those were cute though. And this little thing says, and let it fly away. I just kind of sewed on this piece of paper. There's a doily. It's just blank for journaling. I just thought it was cute. And this page, the word glow was already on the page from the book. And I just framed it with some little frames. This is the back of some Tim Holtz tissue paper. And this is a decoupage, napkin decoupage flower on an old piece of coffee dyed paper. And then the back is just the decoupage napkin. So, anyway, there's your little tiny journal, and it fits very nicely in the little tiny box. And then you put it in the little tiny drawer, and voila! Everybody is happy. You could also use it for, I don't know, jewelry or teeny tiny things that are important to you or whatever. So, I just wanted to share that with you. I just finished it. Sometimes I like to do something like this between projects because it's kind of like having a cleansing palate when you're doing taste testing. It kind of gets my mind off of the last project I did and gets me ready for the next one. So this is kind of a breather for me, I guess. And I love doing these little projects. They're a lot of fun. So you have a great day. I'm going to put this up in my Etsy shop. It's not up there yet because I haven't gotten around to it. But I hope you have a great day, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.